Indeed, dear one. These turtles are guideposts, in many ways symbolic, as they have this function not only for your sister, but for others who may see them. They are out of context, unusual, and this invites curiosity. And the energy of curiosity is a beautiful energy. It is a invitational energy. It is an energy that has the power to catapult, to move, to shift, to sway, to influence, to expand one's horizons, one's points of view, one's ideas of the world. And these turtles placed in this location are indeed, in many ways, actual physical beings. They may not be consciously aware, but as a soul for this being, they know the service that they provide, in that they are a bit of a beacon. They are a catalyst. They are in this location, in this time, because many beings are asking to be woken up, and they are serving as an ignition, an invitation, a spark to invite this curiosity. So we will not comment that these turtles themselves, in and of the encapsulated identity or being that they are, their physical selves, are in any way significant or extravagantly important. However, their presence, their choice to align and be in this location is serving as a catalyst for an awakening, as your sister has demonstrated. She has received that spark of curiosity. It is like we were discussing with your interest in your rock, in your plants around, that calling from within that invites you forward on your path. It is as if, yes. So they're showing me, the image they're giving me is like a young girl dressed in all of her fairy stuff and then walking at like dusk down a path in the woods and seeing like a fairy light lead her on, and she's exploring deeper. And they're showing me that like this is the energy behind that alignment, that calling from within. And when you kind of start to become aware of this like resonant leading calling forth energy, it's when you're in alignment with the blessings that you've invited into your life, into like your experience, to kind of lead you on your path. So indeed, these turtles do serve her in this way. As you can see, they've invited question, they've invited wonder, and the sense of wonder is the most powerful ignition, the most powerful. It's the energy they're showing me is like like a gathering into a collapse, into a like a harmony or a frequency that drives us. And so but the wonder is like the gathering part of it, the discovery, and it's what is the undercurrent joy of the initial steps on a path. It's like what makes it seem fun and exciting. And so they're showing me that these turtles are there like in a like a conscious way, not just for your sister, but for other beings, because they are out of context. So they're providing this like spark, or this little bit of like sparkle of catalyst energy in people's lives to begin to question, because that internal question is kind of like what starts to it's like that fairy light that's starting to lead people on a path. And this is happening for many beings on planet right now. The energy is coming in as such. Barbo's basket, you might say. I listened to an audio yesterday about that, so I was wondering. Indeed, this is an opening, an aperture in the quotient of light, the foundational structures that many embodied beings have erected within themselves to be able to be receivers and transmitters of this divine light that has being showered upon your planet in recent years, recent actually extending quite a bit farther back. But these codes, these light waves that have been continuing to wash upon your beautiful planet, have been have been ignited by source, have been aligned and supported by the beings of light, the galactics, and all of those who are watching the earth right now, watching what your planet chooses, what you align to, what you become willing to receive. And we are indeed celebrating the gradient that has magnified the amount of light that is being held within the individuals and your individual structural fields of light. But in addition to that, the codex, the grid of light upon your planet, has magnified in its capacity to hold light, to hold energy, to hold beauty and delight and radiance of source energy. And as this has reached this level, reached this capacity, reached this stasis, you are embodying this light as beings who are already doing this work. And as you do so, you are allowing, they're showing me like when you go to light a candle, sometimes you have to hold the lighter there for a while to let the candle take light. Like just flashing it one time might not ignite the wick, but you have to kind of hold it there for a minute. So it's indeed, we are showing this to reference how your fields are holding and emitting the light. And this is allowing the proverbial candle wick in others who have an intention to awaken but have not yet done so. You are being that steadfast light, lighting their wick, lighting their curiosity, enlightening them in a way that gives your patience, your steadfast beingness of this beautiful light energy that you are now holding and emitting from within you is indeed igniting that wick in others, those who are maybe behind, but no less valued on that awakening trajectory, on the timeline of awakening. There is service from both ends. Those of you who have awoken earlier are the ones now holding the light, igniting the light in others who come to follow. But that is also a service to you, those who are just now inviting the light, having curiosity, being in wonder, allowing their wicks to be lit, so to speak. They are indeed serving a spiritual purpose for you, as well as they are allowing you who have come already to be the ones who lift up. And it is a service to you to give back, to extend your light in this way, and to be received and ignited. And there is no less value in the ones that have come later. They will have their own gifts ignite, as you have discussed between the two of you earlier. One's timeline of exposure to things maybe of light is no more valuable than the one who has just discovered it this morning. There is indeed perfection in everyone's path, and every being who is igniting that light within serves in their own way, and all are valued by source in the same magnitude. And your sister is one of these beings who is now waking up, but there are many. There is, as you could say, a tidal wave of light beginning to ignite on your planet. And those of us in the other realms, the beyond realms, the galactic, the universal, the energetic, the multidimensional, you can use different adjectives, different words to describe it. But those of us who are in witness to what you embodied are creating at this time is nothing short of, oh my gosh, that's like they want to give me a word, but there isn't the right word to show the joy and the delight. And it's like they wanted to say magnanimous, but that wasn't right. And they wanted to say extraordinary, but even that wasn't like correct. It was like there's a word, there isn't even a word that encapsulates how profound this is and how joyful they feel about it. So I guess just to describe it is has to suffice, because there isn't one succinct word that will be able to hold the energy of like overwhelming joy that they have for what we're doing here.